Oh no. Don't kill me. This is just a story mission. No. Oh god. Just appreciate the view, you know? Smell the flowers.
Fuck is that?
What you're talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about right now. What the hell? Hello, and welcome back to SpaceBourne 2. In this episode, we have two goals. One is to get Bounty Hunters rank 2, and the second goal is to pretend it didn't go a whole month without a new episode. Yes, time flies. We are on version 190 right now. I think the last one we were was 150. So let's go to this bounty target. And here we are at the Bounty Hunters. I don't remember if this is the interview mission. Oh, I got that. Okay. I don't remember if this is the interview mission or not. Wow, I am so strong. That's strange. We're level 6. I think I'm level 12. It's been so long that I don't really remember. Let's just look here real quick. We are level 26. What? We were level 26? Well, we did get really far on the Freelancers arc. Or the Freelancers path, actually. And this is probably an old mission to get rank 1 for the Bounty Hunters. Let's mob up these guys real quick then. In this version there is some issues with the Bounty Hunter missions, so I hope it works properly. One example of this is this map here. I don't think it really belongs to the Bounty Hunter missions. This debris field. Here on the middle of the map there's this station here. They shouldn't really be here as far as I know. So these missions were probably affected by some changes that were made that made some missions more performant, but I guess the Bounty Hunter ones broke. So when you're hunting for bounties, after you kill everyone, you need to come here on the crate tab, on the items tab of the signals interface, and you can see this black box here. When you click and connect to it, it will show like a clue to where your bounty is. I don't think you will always find the bounty in the first system you go, so you have to do some investigation. There will be some fluff text here about whatever the enemies did. Let's take all the items here because I really need the money. I think we can buy a new ship already. Oh, we have to deliver these captives. Before we get on with this mission, let me see if I can drop these guys first, and then we can keep going on. Yeah, there's a station right here for me to drop them off. And in case you guys are curious about whatever changes were made to the game in the past 4 weeks or so, there's 2 videos I did, one for 160 and one combining 3 patches, all the way to 190 talking about the news. I'm gonna leave that linked on the card. The 2.0 version should be coming out later this week, and I'll see if I can do a video about it, but I expect that video to be a little bit of work to do. Should be interesting, no spoilers. So the ships are still very expensive. I need to make more money. And the Vagabond wasn't named the Vagabond, it was voted by the community on the Discord, so yeah, the right name finally made it in. Very cool. There was also a rebalance to the missions here, so maybe we would be doing more money right now at the missions. And we are here on the bounty target. Those bounty missions are really weird. And this is just like level 6 mission, so yeah, I think I'm gonna just cut this out, this battle. And the bounty guy is dead, so the mission is complete, and we joined the Bounty Hunters Guild. Hell, I never saw this before. What? I don't remember seeing this banner here before. Well, let's get the loot. It's probably gonna be crappy loot because this was a very easy mission. Let's capture whatever is available and move on. So now that we joined the Bounty Hunters Guild here, we're rank 1. We now have access to the bounty board on the Galaxy Web interface here. You can pick the bounties. They have their levels here and their, how do you say that, their tires. Gonna pick the easiest ones. Let's go after those guys and see what happens. And here on the bounty board, although these guys we are hunting down, they don't really pay off a lot of rewards. Our goal here is to get experience and rank up and get rank 2 for the bounty hunters. I think on the bounty hunters you make most money by looting the many enemy ships you can encounter, rather than the bounty itself. We'll see how things unfold, but I might just make a montage about me killing all those weak bounties, just so we level up and move on. Okay, this fight might be a little bit tougher. It's a bunch of level 20 people of legendary level, but I think they're taking a lot of damage. Oh wow, I almost died. Oh, I actually died. Yeah, it triggered the perk. Did anyone see that? We have a perk here on the pilot. I really recommend it, the rebirth perk. We can buy the next level. I don't remember that, but okay, that's great. Yeah, if you die, you basically revive and get invulnerable for 10 seconds or 20 seconds, depending on the perk level. So that just saved me, because the single missile they hit me, killed me. I'm gonna take out the loot, capture all the pods, and we'll see what we're going to fight. We did it. We're ready for the rank 2 of the bounty hunters. I'm just gonna clean up. As you guys probably already know, once you're ready to rank up, when it says here, when your bar is filled and you did enough missions for the guild you are trying to improve, you have to go back to a guild branch here, the closest one to you will show here, and you have to talk to the guy on the guild here, the guild representative, and they just moonwalk forward and he'll give you a mission. I already accepted it, so yeah, you get a interview mission. This is the voice from the future. So from this point on in the video, unfortunately my microphone died or something happened to it. So when I went after the mission to rank up with the bounty hunters, I actually bumped up in a bug that wasn't reported before, so I don't know if people are having it or if it's just me, that the waypoint for the bounty mission doesn't really appear, so you can complete the mission. If this happens on the interview mission, you cannot join the guild because the mission doesn't regenerate. This is something I've already brought up with the developer, so I'm hoping the bounty hunter's gameplay path will get some love in the next couple versions. So I stopped and thought for a little bit, and I had an idea to go and try to do our original first goal again, and I've actually dropped some better components from killing those high tier enemies on the bounty hunter's missions. So I went back to a station, equipped some consumables that would help out in this endeavor, and I jumped right in the same fight that kept killing us in the previous episode. It wasn't exactly easy, I had to abuse and use every consumable. It was the toughest fight I had in the game yet. But I was very happy and relieved that it worked, and we won. Unfortunately, my microphone didn't get my reaction. But I was so happy, because now that means we are a rank 3 freelancer with access to legendary weapons, finally. Right after equipping these legendary weapons, I went ahead and went back to do the story missions, which are now super quick to do because the weapons just destroys everything. And I've come up with a weird solution to having lost all that audio that I hope doesn't annoy you guys too much. So my solution is to re-record the story mission using a previous save I had. Unfortunately, in this episode I didn't do any backup saves, which was a serious mistake. I usually keep backup saves precisely because of recording issues. So I've pretty much rolled back to where we were at the start of this episode, but I'm just gonna play the story missions, because voicing over them after already playing them is really weird. We've ignored the main stories for so long, so here's a quick refresher. After rebuilding our robot friend, they told us we need to rescue an old friend that can help us start a rebellion against the evil aliens that dominate the galaxy. And we are now here, ready to meet up with our friends, with our rebel friends, human rebel friends, to fight the power. We're going to attack a prison in order to save Anka. Anka is a character from the previous game, from SpaceBourne 1, so let's see if we can save the old friend. Alright, and this is the first action operation that you do at the start of the game. You hold B, and instead of warping, you fly really quickly using what's called the battle engine, which is this flying mode I'm using right now.
Our goal is to capture the prison building. However, prison is supported by support buildings around. For this reason, it is most logical to capture the support buildings first. When the main building lost power, we will drop soldiers and capture the prison from inside. Since we don't have a role on that raid, we can just support the ally ships until the prison shield is destroyed.
So yeah, on a faction operation, you have the goal of capturing the middle station right here. When you hold control, you can enlarge this map. It's a little mountain bladey, and in most battles you have these support buildings here, which are support stations. So this one is the turret quarters. Empower the enemy stations with more turrets. If you and your friendly ships hold out and kill all enemies, as you can see here, my team has 6 capturing score, the green number, versus 2 of the enemy. So if we kill the enemy ship that are hanging around here, we will be able to capture this support building and disable its power. Yep, so we just captured this turret quarters here, and now we can move on to the other buildings. Our friendlies are almost capturing the engineering quarters. They just did it. And we can take over the shield quarters now, which will disable the main shield to capture the main station here. As you can see, there's a shield protecting the main station. So one strategy you can do when doing faction operations is just rush the shield. The enemies will have more reinforcements, they will be more powerful, but if you have a strong enough force, you can just rush the shield and rush the main station. I'm not really sure if this strategy will be good forever, but for now, it works. Of course, this first faction operation, you don't really organize it. We're just participating in it. We're just helping out our friends. Yeah, we just killed every enemy ship. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the shields to go down. We can already move to the center station. And on the final part of that faction operation, once the shield is down, you can leave your ship and kill the enemy units on a ground battle in order to take over the station. Usually you can pick between destroying the station, plundering it, or capturing it. But for this first operation, it doesn't really matter because you are not the commander of this operation.
I've sent a message to Anka. You come to the ship. Anka will be on deck in a little while.
Our friends are leaving.
And welcome aboard.
And Anka is saved.
Where the hell are you?
I'm Drain. At least my mind is... I hope. I feel like I'm not alone here. Anyway, it is good to see you.
Drain, you look hot, and your sound is kinda weird. Are you okay?
I'm good, Anka. Thanks for asking. I haven't adapted to this body yet. And this is Commander's child.
Commander's child? I was not expecting this. Drain and you. Looks like my retirement days are over. I doubt this. If you got some of your father's genes. You're like a bomb ready to explode.
Yeah, and so now Anka is saved. The first time I played this mission, I found some funny that the first thing he says is that Drain looks hot, like the robot. But it turns out they actually know each other from the first game. This isn't really obvious here. I didn't remember that, so I just laughed that just got out of prison and he looks at a robot and says, hey, you look hot. Anyway, let's return to the medical system and keep going on with the main mission. Uh-oh.
All pilots in the system! Our civilian city is under attack! Please help!
Isn't that your city? We need to help them.
Calibration module activated.
Drain is right. Let's join their battle.
Waiting for the thruster input.
So it seems our hometown is under attack. Let's jump in and see what we can do.
Come here! They are slaughtering us!
even with the backup save, using the railguns we were using before, we were still too strong for the main quest. But I mean, we deserve it. So yeah, if you play this mission in the right order, this part of the mission, your allies are really weak and you are probably not so strong, so the enemies are actually a little tough, and the game tells you to regroup here. The game doesn't really realize I'm stronger than the enemies yet.
We don't have any chance. From now on, follow his command.
To give orders to your squad, you must first choose the team who will order. Now press F1 to select Alpha Squad, then press F1 again to give a formation order to that squad. All formations have bonuses, and you will receive bonuses as a team. However, the maneuverability of your squad is as much as the maneuverability of the weakest pilot in the team. Now select Alpha Squad again with F1, then press F3 to break formation.
Now we are going in. Follow him.
But yeah, that's the reason, because this is a quick moment to have a wingman control tutorial. That's what you get for making an open world game, developer. God damn it, your game doesn't know I'm so strong. Now the enemies are level 25 and my shields are already down, because some parts of the mission, the story missions, will meet up with your level, so be aware of that. Oh no, don't kill me. This is just a story mission. No! Oh god. Let's run away for a little bit. I didn't equip any consumables, so that was a bad idea. Yes.
Weapons, target destroyed.
Our allies are actually helping out a lot. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
We did it.
Oof, that was close.
Believe that. We actually did it.
By the way, kid, you have great potential. Don't waste it.
I told you. Anyway, let's not hang around any longer. Take us to your house. It will be better to hide there for a while and plan.
Calibration module activated.
Alright, let's go back to the house that we own rent for from the start of the game and reorganize with our friends. I think our ship is getting a little inadequate for this point in the game.
Fuck you, big fallen. Don't get close to city or they can locate us. Lure them outside our border.
Okay.
Leave your ship at the spot I marked for you. I think they put a tracking device on the ship.
Alright, we have to leave our ship here and then go walk our way to our house.
Now come here, old foot. We have things to talk.
For mysterious reasons, our jetpack isn't really working at this moment, and I don't really recommend you using a hoverbike here. Just appreciate the view, you know, smell the flowers.
Fuck is that?
What you're talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
No! Run!
What the hell? No! I've never seen this before! No! Sorry for the excitement there, guys. I get really excited when I see something new that I've never seen before. Anyway, we passed out, and it seems we are in some sort of clinic on the Hypno system. So I don't know where we are, actually. Let's talk to Drain and see what happened.
My condolences for the loss of your city and its inhabitants.
Yeah, so someone just nuked our city out of the map. And that's the way of the aliens in this universe. Where are we? What is this place?
This is Arkansas Town, the last Earthling settlement your father founded before he died.
What are the next steps for us?
Unfortunately, we had to abandon your ship during our escape. We've sent word to the Ship Reclamation Corps, who informed us that they will confiscate and repair it.
That's not good at all.
I'm sure we can find a suitable ship for you here. Anka was waiting for you to wake up. Let's go find him.
Yeah, let's talk with Anka. Our ship got demolished. I don't know, but something tells me the character's father really liked Fallout or even Kenshi because the cities he built very post-apocalyptic. So here is Anka. Let's see what he has to say.
Sorry about your town. I know it is hard, and we will get your revenge. Believe me.
Okay, do you know who was responsible?
Worthless. It is widely known that whenever Earthlings are slaughtered, the Worthless are somehow involved in one way or another.
Do you know where we can find a ship around here?
No need to find one. We have one already. It is in much better shape than your previous vessel. A pure fighter-class ship.
Ooh boy. Where is it?
Get inside.
Give it to me! Yes. So look at what we have here. A new ship. This ship looks great!
It was your father's ship. Now it belongs to you.
Alright. What are we going to do now?
There are many things to do. I'm not sure where to start.
We need a planet to settle and call home.
The planet we will find must be arable, with natural resources able to sustain us.
We'll need ships. Many ships. So we'll need to find good engineers or train them accordingly.
We'd also need to build stations.
Last, but certainly not least, we need soldiers, weapons, and ammo.
You aren't kidding. There sure is no shortage of things to do.
I know it may seem like it's a lot, but if we start with tiny baby steps and persist, these goals will be achievable.
First of all, we need people to fight for you, and for that, you have to have a reputation in the galaxy. Let's settle this first.
How do we do that?
There is a slow way and a fast way to this. The slow way would involve you helping people throughout the galaxy. This will gradually build your reputation. The faster way would be generating propaganda for you and our organization.
How can we do that?
We cannot. Luckily, I do know of someone who can do this for us. There is a radio broadcaster that has many dedicated Earthling followers. She is very famous and respected in the business.
Are you talking about the big girl?
Yes, her real name is Alasia. Her last known location was a studio operating out of the Lions Pirate Station. If she hasn't relocated again, that is, we can go there and make contact.
Oh, I hate pirate sectors.
I do share your dislike of them. Right now, however, the pirate zones are the safest places for us. I'd rather take my chances with a few teenage pirates rather than having dealing with council soldiers.
Okay, then let's meet this so-called big girl.
I'm adding Lions Station to your scanner. See you on board.
Yep, and this is it for the Saving the Anka mission, which we finally finished. We finally came back to it and finished. And now we have here this very cool ship. I don't really remember the model name. I think it doesn't have a name yet, I'm not really sure. I usually call it Noxious or something like that. Don't know why. And it seems we can actually buy some probes here on this place for some reason that we're landed at. So let's just use that opportunity. And this ship comes with 2 burst guns and 2 beam guns. And it has all component slots filled with the same level that you're at. So the items are level 26, which is my level. So that's very cool of a gift. And let's take off for the first time with this ship.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, it looks more like a modern working ship than the fridge we were flying before. So let's go to the nearest station in order to get our gear back from the other ship. And as you guys can see on the bottom right, this ship has actually 3 different perks, so it's much more powerful than the other one. And since we have a little leftover money, I know where to go to make this ship more powerful. And we are here at a faction hangar. If you've never seen one of those, or if you don't know what they do, I'm gonna just quickly show you what you can do here. If you get confused with its layout, you can press Ctrl 8 to request docking, or you can use the signals interface over here to request docking, and it will point out where you can land. So on these stations, you can use this elevator here to go inside, but you actually have this external area here, and this is unique to this kind of station. You have a few different stores here, a few different consoles, and you can come to this upgrade console, and it will open the ship upgrade interface here. You can see all of your ship's parameters, and you can add new tires to it, you can make it stronger, and you can add more levels to it. This level is of course tied to your pilot level, which is 26. This ship came at level 26, different than our previous ship, which was level 1. That's why I was dying so much. So let's just do a quick save here and test something. So press F6 to quick save. I recommend always backing up your save before messing with your ship. The system is pretty experimental. So you can click add tire here to add more tires. And we actually don't have enough money to put it on tire 4, but we actually didn't even have money to put it on tire 3. But there's a early access discount for now. You didn't hear it from me. So what I recommend you to do when you get this new ship, you come here, and our previous ship, our first ship, I call it the fridge, it didn't get destroyed. Like Drain said, they repaired and they give it back to you. Yeah, that's just, game text. The ship never really gets destroyed. You'll never really lose this ship. So take all of the gear out from it. And while you do that, compare with your current equipment to see what you have better. So I had some T3 and T4 equipment on the old ship, and you'll find that most of the time tire is more important than level. So I've sorted out my loot and put everything I don't want in the old ship and put things I want on the new ship. So we can just come here and go back to the old ship. Come here and click sell all and sell all the crap we don't want. There's a few more things on the bank that we're gonna sell for money. And now that our old ship is clean, we can go back to the new ship. Let's upgrade to tire 4 using our early access backer whatever discount. And now on tire 4, the ship is much more powerful. As you can see here, since we are tire 4, this gives access for us to do 2 things. Those 2 slots here on the sides refer to the ship perks. All ships comes with a primary class-based perk. In this case here is all boost. This is a fighter, so this kind of fighter is using this perk and you cannot customize it. But this defensive T1 and this engine burst you can change. And you can do so by coming here on this store, modules, and buying these red items here. So you can change maybe to an immortal perk, or to a multi-missile perk, or the drone booster perk, squad boost, and so on. This is really expensive to do, so it's more like a mid-game thing, but it's something you can do using your hard-earned money in order to get even stronger. And you can actually also buy these components here, for example, a cargo component or a turret slot, and you can add those here on these slots. So you can maybe add a cargo component to this ship or an offensive component to get even higher ship damage bonuses, or you could add up to 2 new turret slots so you can have 6 weapons on this little ship. Finally, we also have here in the middle the paint terminal, and most ships will allow you to change the colors of the ship. But this one you have to choose between certain skins. So yeah, it depends on the tire of the ship you have, and you can apply it and close. So with that, we're pretty much caught up with where I stopped on the previous save. So let's come back here. And yeah, here we are. Here we have a level 29 ship T4 with 2 legendary weapons, the same missile launcher we had. We still don't have really much money. We have a little random assortment of component slots, since we still haven't been able to win over the trust of the bounty hunters, since we can find our bounty target. And I'm just gonna select a random mission here so I can show you guys this ship, how it is right now. And well, I hope this video didn't turn out too weird. I had many technical issues, and I was actually sick for the past week. I've been having a weird cough syrup that makes me feel a little too relaxed and too sleepy. That's why you didn't see me on Discord or on Steam Forums. If you hang around there, you know I'm usually active there, but I wasn't there at all last week. I was just testing the new version. And hey, we even got a level up here for free on this demonstration. If there's anything you guys would like to see in this gameplay series, if there's anything you want me to explore, to explain, let me know. Remember to please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. It helps out the channel a lot. And remember, don't let any flu, any cough syrup, any technical issues, losing audio, or having your computer shut down randomly at random points in the week stop you. Remember to keep flying angry. See you next time.
You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned.